Hey there, welcome to PhD Plaza. Hope you are doing well. Quick question. Ever been stuck reading a research paper and before you know it, you're 6 hours in and still on page 3? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you there's a much smarter way to tackle those tricky papers? Today, we're diving into the ultimate guide on how to read a paper effectively using the 3-pass method. It's efficient, it's practical, and trust me, it'll save you a lot of time and tears. Ready? Let's go. So, why is reading research papers such a big deal? Whether you're a grad student, a researcher, or someone who just wants to sound extra smart at parties, reading papers is essential. But here's the catch. No one actually teaches you to read them. You're kind of left to figure it out through trial and error. And that's where Dr. Keshav's 3-pass method comes in. Because, let's be honest, plowing through every section, every equation, and every reference like a brave knight in a dense forest is exhausting and fun. Alright, step 1, the first pass. Think of this as your 10-minute speed date with the paper. Your goal? Just figure out if this paper is worth your time and energy. Here's what you'll do. 1. Read the title, abstract, and introduction. 2. Glance over the section headings. 3. Peek at any math content or graphs just to see if you're mentally prepared for what's ahead. Finally, read the conclusion. By the end of the first pass, you should be able to answer the 5 C's: category, context, correctness, contributions, and clarity. If this paper passes your vibe check, you're good to move on. If not, toss it away. Save your brain cells and save some trees. Step 2, the second pass. Now let's get a bit more serious. The second pass. You're actually going to read the paper now, but, and this is key, ignore the super detailed stuff like proofs and complex equations. Focus on 1. Figures, diagrams, and graphs. Are they clear? Do the results make sense? 2. Jot down key points and any questions you have. Don't be afraid to mark up that paper. Or if you're reading on a screen, highlight it like it's your only hobby. I won't judge. Finally, the third pass. This is where you roll up your sleeves and get deep into the details, especially if you're reviewing the paper or it's crucial to your research. Here's where you'll virtually re-implement the paper. That means trying to recreate the research in your head, assumptions and all. This helps you spot any hidden flaws, challenge every assumption and think critically about how would present the idea. By the end of this pass, you should practically be able to rewrite the paper from memory and identify its strengths, weaknesses, and hidden assumptions. Doing a literature survey. Oh, and if you're working on a literature survey, this method is your best friend. Start with the first pass for a handful of papers to get a feel for the field. Then identify key papers and dig deeper with the second and third passes. It's like detective work but with more citations. So, there you have it, the 3-pass method for reading papers like a pro. Remember, the goal isn't to drown in the details from the start, but to build up your understanding step by step. Before you know it, you'll be breezing through papers and impressing your colleagues with your newfound efficiency. And who knows, maybe you'll even reading them, or at least tolerate it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your fellow paper reading warriors, and subscribe to the channel for more tips to level up your research game. Thanks for watching and happy reading!